McCreedy's MO is interesting. Apparently, he always buries what he steals, like those pirates from the comic books. The criminal mind is a burrow of mystery, if the handcuffs fit. I've already made a few contacts in that shadowy place we call the underworld of crime, out the back of Jean's laundrette and amateur tobacconist on Eastbourne and 9th. You better stay here. This guy thinks I'm serious, and you with that hat. Okay. So you got my message?
Sure did.
About McCreedy.
You mean boss?
Yeah, him.
I hear he buries his ill-gotten gains down the lakeside. You know it? About 10 miles from West Town.
Aren't you going to insist I give the money before spilling the beans?
Why?
Well, I'm not going to pay you now, am I?
Yeah, I take this squilling business very seriously, man. Alright? We have a code of honour in the underworld.
You wouldn't be lying to me?
No.
Ready? Yeah. The life of a detective is on a knife edge between the law and the criminals. It's such a cliché, but it's true. Like many clichés. For example, the early bird catches the worm. Watch those birds. They get up early. The ones that get the worms anyway. So, we waited for McCreedy to commit his next robbery. Then when he does, we simply head to Lakeside and arrest the first person we find bearing a giant chest full of cash. Simple. Today, a jewellery store got held up. Here's what I think. I think he's lazy. All criminals are lazy. Too lazy to do an honest job, working 9 to 5. So he's going to dig a hole in the absolute easiest place.
So that'll be a quarry?
This is Lakeside. There's water. So there must be
Swans?
a beach. Beaches are
Overrated.
made of sand, and sand's easy to dig. Plus, in the comic books, pirates always used to bury their treasure on beaches.
That's where you're wrong, my friend. We did a lot about the history of crime at Detective College. All the way from cave burglaries to modern day, contemporary crocodile smuggling. And the pirate thing? It's a myth. Total myth. Common misconception. You were wrong.
Well, you can tell me about the fascinating history of piracy on the way back once we capture McCreedy. Figure we can wrap this up early and have the afternoon off.
He's not here, Dodd.
I'm going to go and take a closer look. The beach was clean. I mean, it wasn't clean as in it had been washed, although it had been washed by the water from the river. What I mean is there was no sign of criminal activity there, apart from the possible murder of a jellyfish and some littering. Shh. Littering is the crime of the small-minded and the lazy. All criminals are lazy, too lazy to make an honest living working 9 to 5. I was so sure. Well, I think we got some real tough customer here, DeClancy. This is going to be an in-depth investigation. Nick Combs' search to locate him. I doubt we'll find him today. If we were working for the police, we'd be getting taxpayers' cash for it all. But not us. We only get paid for results. Damn it.
Dodd, I'm an optimist. And if there's one thing I think, it's that we're going to see Mr. McCreedy today. I'd be willing to bet my hat on it.
I don't want your hat. £10.
Okay, £10. And my hat.
Well, I guess either way I win with that bet. Or if you look at it from another point of view, either way I lose with that bet. Sure, why not? Deal.
I think you owe me some money.
What?
You'll never catch me, detective!
Give yourself up, McCreedy! Don't make us do this the hard way! I'm really not in the mood to run.
Never!
Time to use excessive force, I think, DeClancy.
It's knocking us, Dodd.
Now. McCreedy, I'm going to aim for your leg now to slow you down. But I'm what I like to call erratic with this thing. This is your last chance to surrender peaceably.
You'll never hit me from there, detective!
Never say never, McCreedy. Never say never.
See ya!
So I grabbed them bowls and said hello. I'm here to have it blow. I jumped and jived and felt alive with cats that should have died. Shake the ball.
I knew we should have run it quicker. Search for some clues.
Dodd! I found something. It looks like a footprint.
I think it's McCreedy's.
Hey, Dodd, look! Here's another one. And there. How many feet has this McCreedy guy got?
That's some fine detective work, DeClancy.
Thank you.
Well done. We'll include it all in the report.
Do you think we should take this with us for evidence? You know, it's,
Sure, yeah. I'll hang on to it.
Okay.
What's that?
Huh? Sorry, Dodd.
Don't worry, it's your first day. I'm surprised you're not dead yet.
I've got the memory of a goldfish and I see everything in black and white, like a dog.
You walk like an ape and smell like you know it, swine boy.
It's a funny story. I have to mark my way home on one of Rashimi's painted menu maps. We're both in the same village.
DeClancy, that was not a funny story.
Okay, how about this one? I once knew a man from Nantucket. I was welcome to Rashimi's painted menu maps. Rashimi's menu maps. Menu maps. Painted menu maps. Rashimi's painted menu maps. Maps. Funny story. Maps.
The map? No, you're the map. I haven't got the map. I gave you the map.
Yeah, but I gave it back to you, remember? We go over here.
You didn't give it back to me.
That's it! DeClancy, you're a genius! You go first, Dodd.
The map. The map, remember? The map. So, what makes you a genius, DeClancy?
If we follow those footprints from earlier, we're bound to catch McCreedy red-handed.
I know exactly where Mr. McCreedy is going to be. Come on.